today we're going to be talking about my 3 C's of men. Very simple, but a great concept for you to get and remember so that you are always presenting somewhat of a challenge. So don't forget, subscribe and hit that red alert bell so you get all my upcoming videos. This one today is going to be very quick because I want you to be thinking about this and just put it up here in your brain so that you remember in your interactions, even today or whenever you are around a man that you are interested in, it's very, very valuable. This is in my book, Why Won't He Commit? How a Man Decides to Make You the One. You can get my book anywhere books are sold. You can read reviews on Amazon, certainly purchase it there. But again, anywhere books are sold, you can order it. And I recommend you reading about this along with all the rest of the book, but my 3 C's of women and my 3 C's of men. Because when you understand that men are all about challenge, competition, and conquering, you really get to a core place of knowing why men value what it is that they work hard to achieve. Let that sink in. Men value most what they work hard to achieve. This means that you must present a challenge, because when you do, in whatever way, shape, or form that takes, you become of more value to him. Now, this may seem somewhat impersonal, or not about you in particular, but women who win with men understand this concept above all. I just used the word win. And this relates to men from the core of their being, be most in the world corresponding to sports. We can really think about all that a man involves in his life, or all that he is intrinsically, as relating to sports, because men intrinsically are about challenge, competition, conquering. So in your life, when you are dealing with men, anytime you can make something fun and of a bit of a challenge, that's going to be most interesting to him. And this we don't do overtly in terms of competition with other men. That is not what I mean about competition in terms of dating and being in a relationship with a man. It is about his being competitive in his life and who he is, that it is the competition to achieve. And he can be in competition with himself. And a lot of times you will find that to be the case. And sometimes it's very hard for you to understand how a man can be so hard on himself for not having achieved something, because you understand and are being objective about it. But for him, it is intrinsic to who he is to achieve. This is in whatever endeavor, whether it is his vocation, an advocation, certainly educationally, career-wise, in every way. But it is also so important to understand that it is also with women. So when you get and keep in your mind these 3 things, you can understand your man better, and then you can relate to him in a way that creates an environment whereby he is most interested in you, whether you have just met him, whether you are dating, or whether you are in a relationship, because it continues. It continues, and the best way you can think about this is making him wonder. my podcast is named Make Him Wonder, or called Make Him Wonder, titled Make Him Wonder, because it is so intrinsic to making a man having to achieve little tiny things. It can be little tiny things or big things, but when you make a man wonder and all that I work under my umbrella is about that, so that you can do it easily with small things, a la texting. Check out my 5 hours of texting, many of my videos on texting, and you can go to my playlist, and on the playlist, like, this will be here for being a worthy opponent, because the umbrella idea is being a worthy opponent. And then I have texting videos so that you can understand the making him wonder vis-a-vis texting. This is not playing a game. And if you're feeling like, oh, it's really manipulative or doing anything like that, I want you to think of this, is that you may have someone in your life, or have had someone in your life, that you really desire and would have liked to have been with, or would like to be with. If it turned around and he were doing things that he knew would be of interest to you and would help you feel more for him, or help him create a relationship with you. If he learned those things, were interested in doing those things, and watched videos on those things, and read books, or took a course, or worked with a coach, or whatever it is, you would think so highly of, wow, he did that so that he could have me loving him and being with me. This is the idea, that when you do things that help him to love and value you most, you are giving him a gift. You're giving him the gift of feeling love intensively for you, which men long for. I hear it all the time. They are longing for a woman who makes them kind of sit up, take notice, act right, toe the line, whatever phrase you can think of that a man uses for this. It's what he longs for, and you are giving that gift to him when you do what is known to allow him to love in the deepest way possible. That is most helpful to him, and then vis-a-vis you in a relationship, because that's where men and women work best, in relationship. We give each other, it's yin and yang, come together. We work best in relationships. I believe women are love in the world and deserve the relationships they desire from good men, and good men are looking to have relationships with women who provide, challenge, bit of competition in themselves for you, and they then get to conquer, which is the commitment part of it, getting you to commit. More on this, of course. Just continue to watch for new videos, hit that red alert bell. That helps you know when new ones have been released and come out, and then check my playlist for things that you may be having a bit of a difficult time with, or just questioning, or have any questions. Certainly you can put them in the comments below. Like this video if you do, and there are always more to come.